God has an urgent message for you today. You've been sensing that something precious from your past is making its way back into your life. And it's not just wishful thinking. It's a divine promise about to unfold. God is preparing you for the return of a gift, opportunity, or blessing that once brought you joy but also carried deep pain. This message comes with love to help you understand that what's coming back isn't the same as what left. Your heart needs to be ready, because this return will bring both celebration and the chance to heal old wounds that never fully closed. As you hear these words, know that God sees the mixed emotions stirring in your heart about this return. It's natural to feel both excited and worried. When something that once hurt you is coming back into your life, remember that God is preparing you with divine wisdom to handle both the blessing and the challenge. This warning is your chance to heal old pain while embracing new possibilities. You're receiving this message because your spirit needs time to prepare for what's approaching, even when the return of past gifts feels overwhelming. Trust that this timing is perfect, because God knows exactly when you're strong enough to receive what's coming back transformed. The pain you once felt is about to become the foundation for deeper appreciation. As you think about this returning gift, take time to understand what it means for your life today. Just like a river that flows away and returns as rain, what's coming back has been transformed by time and divine purpose. This isn't the same situation, person, or opportunity that left before. It's been refined by your growth and God's perfect timing. Hold on to the wisdom you've gained from the separation, but let go of the fear that it will hurt you the same way again. Just like a gardener who plants seeds, watches them disappear underground, then celebrates when they return as beautiful flowers, you need to trust that what's returning carries new life. This return isn't meant to repeat old pain, but to complete a cycle of growth in your spiritual journey. The gift that once brought confusion now comes with clarity, because you're not the same person who lost it before. This return from your past is more than just getting back what you lost. It's a spiritual checkpoint that shows how much you've grown. It's a time for you to connect with your inner strength and find courage to receive blessings. Despite the pain they once caused, face this return with a heart that's both open and wise, knowing that God's timing is always perfect. There's a loving plan at work in your life where loss and return dance together in divine rhythm. The painful memories attached to this gift might resurface, but see them as opportunities to heal on a deeper level. Every difficult emotion that comes up becomes a chance to practice forgiveness and release what no longer serves you. When past pain tries to overshadow present blessings, reach out in prayer for perspective. God is always here to give you strength, wisdom, and the ability to separate past hurt from present opportunity. In your prayers, you'll find the emotional balance you need to receive this gift with gratitude while honoring the lessons learned from its absence. As we've discussed preparing your heart for this complex return, I'd like to help prepare you for future divine guidance about life's complicated blessings. If these messages about healing and restoration resonate with your spirit, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more spiritual warnings and blessings about navigating life's returns and departures. Pay attention to small signs around you that confirm this gift is truly on its way back. These aren't just coincidences. They are divine clues sent specially to prepare your heart for what's coming. As you move through your days, stay alert for meaningful patterns that feel connected to your past. You might notice unexpected phone calls from people linked to that time, dreams that bring up old memories with new understanding, or sudden encounters that remind you of what you lost. You might find yourself thinking about this gift more often, feeling a strange sense of anticipation, or experiencing moments where you feel emotionally ready for something you weren't ready for before. These aren't random thoughts, they're sacred preparation helping you get ready. Trust your gut feelings about this return. That quiet voice inside telling you something is shifting is your connection to divine wisdom, about timing and readiness. When you feel both nervous excitement and peaceful knowing. When you catch yourself preparing emotionally for something without knowing why. Or when you sense that a chapter in your life is about to reopen, that's God preparing your spirit for what's approaching. These intuitive moments are divine whispers, showing you exactly how to position your heart for this return. Notice them, honor them, and let them guide your emotional preparation. Remember, you're not navigating this complicated return alone. God is with you, surrounding you with love and protection as you process both excitement and old pain. Round you stands a team of guardian angels, spiritual guides, and heavenly helpers, all working to support you through this emotionally complex time. This returning gift is designed to bring healing and completion, not to reopen wounds, and every part of this situation is under divine care. Feel grateful for the warning about this return, for it shows how much God values your emotional well-being. Each day that passes brings you closer to being ready for what's coming back transformed. The universe holds your heart gently during this time of preparation, knowing that receiving gifts from the past requires both courage and wisdom. Nothing can separate you from God's love, not even the complicated feelings that come with getting back what once brought both joy and sorrow. Divine timing, God's perfect clock, is working in your situation right now when something returns from your past at exactly the moment when you're emotionally and spiritually ready to receive it differently. That's sacred timing at work. This gift isn't coming back randomly. It's returning because you've grown enough to handle both its blessing and its complexity. These moments show you're connected to God's plan for your healing, living in harmony with divine cycles of loss and restoration. As signs of this return become clearer, let them build your confidence that you're ready for what's coming. Each confirmation shows you're being guided toward completion and closure. Pay attention to how different you feel about this potential return compared to how you felt about the original loss. That emotional shift isn't accidental. It's evidence of divine preparation working in your heart. Keep your spirit open to recognizing divine timing. The more you trust this process, the more peaceful you'll feel about receiving what's coming back. Just as you receive these divine messages about complicated returns and healing, your support helps us continue sharing similar guidance with others who are waiting for their own gifts to return. A small super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or even $50 allows these important messages to reach those who need hope about their own past, losses, and future restorations. As you prepare to receive this gift from your past, believe that this return can lead to amazing spiritual growth. Just like gold that's been refined through fire and emerges more beautiful and valuable, what's coming back to you has been purified by time and divine purpose. God arranges these cycles of loss and return perfectly, even when the separation felt devastating at the time. Focus on the inner wisdom you've gained during the waiting period, because that growth is what makes you ready to receive this gift with new appreciation. When you stay open to both the blessing and the healing it brings, miraculous transformations happen in your heart. Relationships you thought were impossible become possible. Opportunities you believed were gone forever return with greater meaning. Every step you take toward trusting this divine timing brings you closer to understanding why things had to leave before they could return transformed. Stay authentic in your faith, because your relationship with God is what makes these complex blessings possible. As you prepare for this return from your past, make it a habit to say, "I receive God's gifts with wisdom and grace." Speak these words with complete trust each morning before you start your day. The simple practice creates a shield of emotional balance around you that past pain cannot penetrate. When anxiety about the return creeps in, or when memories of old hurt try to overshadow present blessings, pause for a moment. Use this time to breathe deeply and reconnect with the divine wisdom that lives inside your heart. Trust that God is working everything out for your highest good, and begin each day thanking Him for the growth you've experienced during the separation. When you fill your thoughts with gratitude for both the leaving and the returning, you create space for miracles. In your emotional healing, practice forgiveness daily, not just for others, but for yourself and the choices you made in the past. Your spiritual maturity is the key that unlocks the ability to receive complex blessings with peace. During this time of waiting for your gift to return, you're not just healing personally, you're also becoming someone who can help others navigate their own complicated returns. This experience offers you a chance to show God's love by sharing wisdom gained through loss and restoration. Each day gives you new opportunities to comfort those who are grieving their own departures, while building hope for what might come back transformed. As you pray for guidance and connect with God about your situation, remember to reach out to trusted friends who understand complex emotions. Your story of waiting, growing, and preparing can inspire others who feel stuck in their own cycles of loss. Use your experience to bring light to someone else's darkness about their past. Embrace each conversation as a chance to plant seeds of hope, showing others that what leaves can return better than before. In this journey of restoration, we grow stronger together, supporting each other through prayer and shared understanding, creating a community that celebrates both endings and new beginnings. In closing, as we prepare for this return from your past and whatever emotions it may bring, let's move forward with both hope and wisdom. Be ready to welcome God's gift while honoring the growth you've experienced during its absence. Face this return with faith in divine timing and recognition that every blessing carries its own perfect lessons. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's constant presence as you navigate these complex emotions. You are on a path to completion, surrounded by divine love and strengthened by experience. Keep saying, "I receive God's gifts with wisdom and grace," and watch as healing unfolds alongside the return. If this message has helped you prepare for something returning from your past, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine guidance about life's complicated blessings. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a warning or blessing meant for your spiritual journey. When you share this message, you multiply its power to help others who are waiting for their own returns. Each person who receives this guidance through you becomes part of your spiritual legacy of hope and healing. Your sharing creates ripples of comfort that reach people struggling with their own losses and anticipating their own restorations. Dear Lord, we come before you with hearts full of mixed emotions about what's returning from our past. Please grant us the wisdom to receive your gifts with grace, the strength to process complex feelings, and the faith to trust your perfect timing. Protect our hearts during this vulnerable time of return, and help us embrace both the blessing and the healing it brings. May we find peace in knowing that you work all things together for our good. Amen. Please share in the comments what's returning from your past, or what you're hoping will come back transformed. Your stories create a community of support for others walking similar paths. Tell us what spiritual topics about loss and restoration you'd like to hear in future videos. Together, we can build a space where complex emotions are honored and divine timing is celebrated. If this message has touched your heart or helped you prepare for a return from your past, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, $50, or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these divine messages with others who need hope about their own spiritual journeys of loss and restoration.